Percentage formatting with fstring in Python. Do you know how to format a number as a percentage in Python? I bet you don't. Let's do it with fstrings. Here you can see I have a variable. This variable is a decimal that I want to display as a percentage. So I am going to use fstring. Fstring is basically an f at the beginning of your string, and then within your string you can incorporate variable names. So by adding in these two curly braces, you can add in your variable names or any other expression that you want to add. In this case, we'll keep it simple and add the variable name. By doing this, you will see that we get our text row and then a printout of our variable. But if you want it like this as a percentage, then you need to understand the syntax. So you have your variable name, then you have a colon. After the colon, you can specify your format. So the colon splits the variable name and the formatting rule that you want to apply. To get a percentage, what you need to do is we have the percentage sign, and that's what makes this rule work. So here, by having a 2, you can see that it's going to add 2 decimal places. If you add 3, then that will add 3 decimal places. Now one significant part is you got the decimal point here and then the number 3. So this is after the decimal point, add in 3 numbers. If you don't want any numbers after the decimal, you can say that you just want 0. And that would give you 86%. Notice that it rounds it up as well. So it includes the rounding of the numbers. But if you want to have some padding added to your percentage, then what you can do is you can add a number before the decimal. And what it will do is it will add the spaces to make the length of the entire string of your variable to be 5 characters long. If you want anything other than spaces, such as the number 0, you can add that, and then you can see that it's padded it with spaces. But if you want to pad it with anything other than then you need to include the number, the right arrow, and then you can pad it with, for example, the plus symbol. Here you can see it adds 2 pluses. So the total character length is 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 including the percentage sign. If you want more, then of course you can add 9, and then you can see our number of plus signs increase, and this is kept. But if you then include that you want 2 decimal places, then of course the number of pluses will reduce, and you get 2 digits to the right of the decimal point. You can also pad it on the other side if you want by just changing the arrow pointing towards the left. So by pointing towards the right, you can see it adds it to the left-hand side. But if you want your number to be moved over to the left-hand side, so like this on the left-hand side, but the plus is to appear on the right, you just change this. So this moves your number to the left, and if you want to move to the right, then you just basically change the arrow pointing towards the right.